Hello, comrades. It's Premier Rever, back again. And once again, looking down at the city of Revergrad. In some ways, I'm not sure why I even come back here some days. I haven't been over here since the last episode, and just so that you guys know, I'm recording this episode back to back, so I wouldn't have gotten any comments. I've been trying to do one, and then it doesn't take me a whole day to process it, but by the time I get it uploaded and things happen in real life, that gives me at least a little chance to catch up with some comments. But I'm going away this weekend, so I want to get a few episodes ahead so that I don't have to rush back on Monday morning and try to get an episode out. So expect that I will be recording some episodes and have to catch up on your comments. Now, it is possible I will check the internet periodically this weekend, maybe answer some comments. But if you don't hear back from me, don't panic. And if you are a watcher of the live stream, just know that we won't have one this weekend, but we will have one again the 25th of May, I think it is. So, and if you have any suggestions for that live stream, just let me know. We will be probably restarting the map, and who knows? Let's see what you guys want to see in a live stream, right? Now, one of the things that's sort of happening so far with the comments that I've gotten, and I don't want to talk about the live stream too much, but I've got like 8 completely different suggestions. So since we are a democracy, at some point we're going to have to, like, everybody can't just vote on one, right? like a tie vote between 8 suggestions won't work. So hopefully we can come together between now and then on what we'll do there. But anyway, this isn't the live stream, so let's stay focused on what's important here. Not a whole lot of time has passed. A few minutes. I went and got another cup of coffee and came back. So I'm just going to completely ignore the city of Revergrad, and we're going to get back to construction. Now, one of the few things that I noticed when I was there is that these guys were no longer doing anything. So what I would like to get them doing is working on this construction area here. So let's come here with, I want to get a paved road. I'll turn on the wireframe. I don't know that I need it, but it will make sure it's nice and straight, right? I'll probably leave that road running long. Can we connect? Good. So we'll have, we're not going to want to build this gas station until we get power over here, and we can run the power up here pretty shortly. But the main thing I wanted to do, and you know what, I just sort of made that a lot harder on myself, didn't I? That's all right. Not a lot harder, just, there we go. So they'll come up and get this paved. Hopefully we'll remember to get back here ASAP. So let's head back to this. Now we're not, like I said, I didn't fast forward as much as not fast forward, but I didn't let time go in between the episodes as much as I was talking about. But the only thing I did was assign this. But I did start thinking that it probably would be beneficial to, potentially, it's going to take them a little while to get these tracks done. And I've got all of these, let's turn this off. I've got all these trucks running up back and forth, getting rid of bitumen. And of course, we won't be able to find one. They usually stand out pretty clearly because they're yellow trucks. And of course, there you go. Now he's going to the asphalt plant. Of course, the first one I find. If we get all the way back here, there we go. What about this guy? Yes. So let's intercept him. And we're going to say your new lot in life is to, for now at least, let's go to here and add a new stop. And get rid of this stop. And unload bitumen. And yeah, no reason for you not to wait there, though I don't think you will wait too long. And then let's make sure that we set this one just to store bitumen so that nothing stupid happens. Yeah, and I don't know if you guys remember, but I forgot when I went to go build. I'm like, wait a minute, I connected it twice, but this is actually, I forget which one's which, but I think this is incoming and this one's outgoing. So in other words, like we have a loop. So I'm wondering if we can feed our train. Now look, there's something wrong there. Let's see, can we connect that? I guess we made an error. See, there's no gap there. So let's delete. Yeah, I hope that didn't mess things up worse. All right, let's take a look. Does that look like? Yeah, looks like everything would connect, right? Okay. So there we go. That's better. All right, so anyway, we should have a bitumen truck, yep, heading over this way. So pretty shortly, we would have, you know what? We don't have a bus stop, do we? We're really going to need a bus stop here for these two. And without people, this is all kind of silly, isn't it? So let's come over and get that worked on. Small bus platform. Yeah, we could put it right. Don't build that road like that. There we go. And so we'll have to get this road built. And yeah, you know what? Getting that bitumen truck over here is fine. But at the same time, I don't know if I'll even fire that plan up now that I think about it until we have some people that can actually take advantage of it. All right, but where do I want to go? I want to go over to here and just assign him this little road so I don't forget. And then he can get that done, I think, relatively quickly. Good. Okay, so that's one thing done. Oh, look, we got another rail yard done here, and we've got another. This one will be done before we know it. So I put this one as steel already, and I don't know that it matters, but I think, like bricks, well, prefab. Let's do prefab panels. I don't think it matters much. There we go. And then this one, let's do this one bricks. Sort of in the, that's wood, and this is bricks. And when that one gets done, we'll make him whatever else we would make him. All right, so now the good news is, while we're waiting for this other stuff, this is one of the reasons I came back. I realized, look, these are going to be done pretty shortly here. I didn't really think about the fact we needed people. I think you could tell from my reaction. But hey, these will be done, and we'll be able to fire that up, you know, as soon as we're able. This is working. You know, eventually we can start getting this worked on. But I think we may be ready for our first trains of things to come for steel. So let's see if we can actually get a steel train working without causing 7 million issues with our little construction up here, right? So let's go again. I don't think we don't need the most massive train. I know some people talk about I always get the biggest trains. I've watched some other videos, and that's fine, but yeah, I don't know. Well, I would like to get what we can with an American locomotive, right? Because why not? We seem to be not spending as many American dollars, though we are making more rubles. So if you notice, these numbers keep catching up with each other. But again, I think where we can buy what we can buy, we should buy it with the American dollars. All right, so we want a flat car. Let's try 4 flat cars, right? And then or you know what? Let's go ahead and I've never really bought multiple ones. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to buy 2 more trains. Well, 3 more trains. So we have 4. And then let's get another one. I think they're all going to be flat cars, aren't they? Now, how do we... Okay, so this should plop them on there, right? Like I said, I've never bought multiple. Don't I have my... There you go. Okay, so you semi-select it first. Yeah, so we want prefab panels, say. Oh, no, we don't want... Okay, so no matter what I do, it's just going to plop them on the end of that other one, huh? All right, so that's 2. Yeah, I think 4 is going to work out, I hope. So let's see. There's 4 for that one plus 2. That's enough for 3. There you go. So that was probably easier than I was making it. Now, lumber. Okay, well, let's just do one at a time. Let's do steel first, because why not? So what we're going to do is say you need to go to here and load steel. Not that you could load anything else, I don't think, but and then you're going to come over to here and you're going to unload steel and wait. All right, so I don't know if you're actually going to make it over there, but we're going to start you. You know what I do want to do? Let's just change 1 or 2 signals here. So I want to make this one way in. Oop, that's not the right way. One way in, right? Yep, coming in. Yeah, this should probably, we'll try this one way. And then, you know, we have these, which should be one way. Why does that one click different? Or did it? Yeah, I don't know. And then probably what we want, you know, I don't think we ever see a train waiting there, but I don't see that they're free to put in, right? So I don't see where this would hurt to keep things moving, right? If there ever, for some weird reason, was a train sitting there, and then I don't really want the train stopping. There we go. So now we might as well make these one way out. There we go. And I think the same deal here. Now this might make more sense that they'd run into each other, right? So we probably even want one like that too. And there we go. And then this one. And that. And then this will be one way in, which is interesting. See how that's red? Oh, because there's the train up here. So, yeah, we don't necessarily want that guy. If I keep clicking long enough, I'll missed again. Yeah, every time I do this, I end up, can't place a semaphore there. Why not? Yeah, you know what I think I want to do is, yeah, that should be one way. And this, nobody else is really coming in on that track, is it? So that should be fine. I mean, this is two way. What did I say? Now that means that we don't want them jamming up. So this should be a chain signal. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. I think it'll be fine. So there you go. So we'll have a chain signal here. So if there ever was 2 trains coming in, that'll be wonderful. And this could be 2-way here, right? Or 1-way here. And then I didn't put one here. There we go. Yeah, so we didn't start this guy, but I think he should be... yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully he's smart enough to get on the right track. But we're going to have a problem with these construction cranes when these trains start running, because at this point these guys have to be on that track. Or do we, for just construction temporary purposes, what I'm thinking of is, here, let's move this out of our view a little bit, and I'm going to close this for a minute. What I'm thinking of, let's pause, just in case we have to do anything too destructive. Now, are we still working on, why does that look like an active construction right here? Because that one is. Okay, so let's see if we can't, I want to do a crisscross here. That's the technical term, I'm sure, right? And then let's go back down to this guy here. And let's cancel these 2 constructions. And even though it'll be a little bit of a jam up for a minute, I'm just going to reassign both of these. Like, they both won't be able to work on this at the same time, but they'll just come here and wait, and when the other guy leaves, they should be able to go right in there. Good. All right, so let's play time forward. So what that'll let me do is once this is built, then I can make this track one way, right? And then even when this is built, if we're doing more construction on train tracks, and then we'll just have a little section of track if we end up putting a train into here that will have an issue with crisscrossing and trains going down the wrong way on the track. So good. So I like that. All right, so now let's start this guy up and hope for the best. And then let's close that, and we'll come up to here. And we have another train. Oh, come on. So we want prefab panels. And I think this is where we're going to get our prefab panels from because, well, that's where the factory is. And you're going to go into the next one. Yep, and then unload and wait. So we'll have lots of prefab panels, lots of steel down here. All right, we're just going to start them and hope for the best. If we have problems, we'll straighten them out in a minute. All right, so now the next one was what? Bricks. Yeah. You know what? We never set this last one to lumber. Limit amount. Yeah, it's really annoying when they put a little tiny bit of something in a thing that you didn't want them in there. All right, so this guy needs to get bricks. I mean, the brick factory is all the way down here, right? We should be able to pull in here and get some bricks. So let's take bricks. And where am I at? There we go. And then we're going to come up to here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And wait. And be on your way, sir. And then finally, and this is the one I'm a little bit questioning because I haven't... Did we ever finish this track? Yes, we did. So this guy should... Now, I don't think we're bringing lumber to here. And I think what I'd like to do, just to get this guy started, is say... I just want him to get like one load of lumber up there, which will probably honestly last us like 12 years if we don't use that much lumber. But if we just get one load of lumber up to here, and then I want you to go back, and then this would probably be like the permanent run, right? The load up here. All right, so let's set this. Go get me one load of lumber, boards, whatever, and unload here. But yeah, you know what? Yeah, I do want you to wait, but the fact is that you're just going to dump all that stuff in there because you don't hold as much as the rail yard does, right? And then hopefully what we'll remember to do is delete this out of there before this is not right? So in other words, what he's going to do is come to that construction storage, drop it off, and then come back up here and wait to get loaded. And then this will be a little bit inefficient, but hopefully we'll remember to come up here, and instead of... We'll just have to see. This is where not having a storage here is kind of a mistake. Now, could we jam one in? I think I looked before, and I said no. Yeah, we just need a small one. Really? Like if I just... What if I just zig you? No. Boy, that's really close. Look, there's only a couple. Can I? Oh yeah, look, I could probably. Here, let's do the levelly thing. Let's get our. We might be able to do this. You need a free bulldozer. Well, I have free bulldozers. Not. I thought I did. Yeah, here we go. So you go up to here, and we'll come back, and at some point, it might not even be in this. All right, so you're full. Oh, I see. I took the bulldozer out of there Well, all right, but you know what? I think I might be able to fit a storage in there for lumber. But in any event, I don't. We're just going to use so little lumber. So we'll talk in the future about, instead of running a truck down to here, we could have them stop at least that lumber yard. And I think that's the only. No, well, he can come down here with lumber too, right? So, yeah, he could come into here, and we could stop whatever trucks from going there. So we'll see. We'll improve that. It's probably like one of the lower priorities that I have in my life, to be quite honest with you. The grass needs to be cut far more than I need lumber there, kind of thing. All right. So did we get what road were we looking for? Oh, the bus thing. Yeah, no, you're not. You're just focusing on the other one. Oh no, actually, you just need people. So yeah, you're focusing on that road, which I'd rather get this one done because I need people more than I need cement, right? Because without the people, I can't even get the cement anyway. But we definitely want to get a fire station going here. Probably even, well, I just don't want buildings burning down. Not that we can't afford the. Look at this. Okay, so let's. We're gonna have to cancel the guy that's this one because, which is road 11. I think it's going to be the only one in here, right? Yeah, road 11. Cancel the construction, and then I should be able to just reassign it because it should have. The other guy should be coming back the other track, but yeah, because these were connected. Because these are connected, we really need to kind of. I should almost do this. Yeah, while we're here and thinking about it, let's cancel these two, and let's. Yeah, as close as I can, I'm going to put signal there, and then I'm going to, as close as I can, surrounding this guy, put one there and there. Even though I know this might have prevented that little issue depending on the exact timing of their backing up. But then in the long run, we need the signals here so they don't, because of this. Okay, good. All right, so now what is next? Am I just ready to pause the recording and let some railroads get built, let some roads get built? What else can we build? Yeah, see, this guy's not assigned anything, so. And our road guy's going to be busy for quite a while, and I would rather have him stay focused on getting into here and getting the town built. And. Yeah, we don't really have the supply. Oh, look at this. We got a. Good. We have a train with some prefab panels. Very nice. Let's see what happens. Let's watch the action. Let's unclick our wireframe. Now, how many do you hold? 270. Okay. And that's nice. Look, they fit in there. If we go too long, like we would need. Yeah, I think that's a fairly nice length train for here. Because if he ends up sitting here, he's not going to mess anybody else up, right? All right, so anyway, we want to assign this guy to do something. I'm thinking that we just assign him until we get more materials here, which should be shortly. Why don't we assign him to do that road just to keep him busy. And this guy is busy working on the cement silo. And what is this? Why do we have this open? Okay, we'll go visit him in a minute. But is he moving or is he seems to be taking on fuel. Okay, well, that's fine too. Yeah, what else do we need this bus stop done? What does Przink North do it? Nothing. So you're going to work on probably the bus stop. Well, we can't work on the bus stop because the road's not done. This road we just assigned, right? Yeah, you know what? You're going to work on this road just to keep you busy. And then we should probably come over here. How is this guy doing? He probably didn't. Oh, he's still. Well, he's working on flattening. So he's got 6 guys there. Why is he... He's just not making any progress, is he? Why are you not making any progress even though you have guys there? Usually with the asphalt rolling, it moves forward. All right, well, we'll come back to him in a minute. So let's go take a look at our train here. Is he moving? Is he... He's got a red signal because he's feeding back in on himself with this crisscross. Okay. Now you got a chain signal there, so you need a one way out this way. And see, because it was looping through here, back here, into here, across there, and then that. Even though it doesn't make any sense with the direction that you know it would go, like that would be impossible to loop back. That's just the way it is. There you go. So that's why we check these things. Now he should be okay coming back out, right? Now he's got a red signal, but this guy's in the block, so that makes sense. And then this block needs to get reattached at some point here. Yeah, so how's he doing now? Yep, he's filling up with steel. So now I was wondering if he takes priority over these trucks. No. But they're both filling, but is that because we have... Oh yeah, look, we're building up on steel. And I don't know if you guys are astute watchers of the episode, you'll know we're filling up with steel again because we're not moving mechanical components as fast as we're making them, which is good because we were really kind of sucking down our steel quite a bit. But nice. So we have a steel train that's filling up, and that's what we need to know for now, right? So let's get rid of this and try to find our... You know what? Oh, there he is. Ah, good. Look, we got a brick train. Seems to be doing pretty well. Now, how about a lumber train? I would think he'd be well on his way. I don't see a train in here. I guess he would be down. Oh, what is it? What are you doing? Oh, you're prefabs. Okay. Construction train. Yeah, where did our... Okay, so I can't see anybody. Does it tell you? Oh, what happened? Did we not start the guy out? I have been known to not start the guy out in my life. Yeah, it looks that way. Okay, after all that talking about fancy schmancy, we're going to do this and we're going to do that, I did nothing. Nice. That's not the end of the world. All right, so good. So you're still busy. Yeah, you're just going to do a road, which you're not well suited to do, but look at this guy. This is what you like to see, like one truck sitting in there. Everybody else is out delivering stuff, right? And, yeah, so... Yep, we're waiting on the steel, waiting on that. Building a few roads, getting this road built. There comes our bitumen truck, even though... Did we already get a bitumen truck? No, it doesn't look that way. This guy doesn't store much bitumen, so... Now he should have gravel. He's got his conveyor done, so... Let's see, what are you... Whoa, okay, whoa. Okay, stop. Pause. Oh, load. Yeah, I like load too. That's another one of my favorite maneuvers in life. So let's spin you around and try again. Yeah, load is definitely one of my favorites. So if nothing else, before the train gets here, you know, we'll at least have some bitumen coming into here. There we go. So we got bitumen in storage. So once we get some people down this way, we'll be able to start making some asphalt. And it looks like, how close is this guy? He's still got quite a bit of work, doesn't he? Okay. Well, let me pause it again for a minute, and I will come back when a few more things have happened, I think. I'll let you know how it goes. Guys, I just wanted to come back a minute or two to show you what I had to do. And this is sort of thing that is the micromanaging nightmare. I realized not soon after I stopped, or very soon after I stopped, I should say, that this guy was going to mess up everybody coming in and out of this track because there was like a train trying to come in, yeah, our brick train, which is now coming back out now. But I ended up having to, because we don't have any signaling other than like a signal way down here and way down there. So I took this signal out so that this train couldn't make it in there. So now I've got kind of a backup of trains. But once this guy gets off of this track, then he was just completing the crisscross. So the good news is that as soon as he's off here, I should be able to, I'll put it as close as I can, put a one-way signal there, right? We could change this to a one-way signal this way, and then these can become one way the right way, right? There we go. So now that should, yeah, see that, this is a problem with the way this game treats these tracks, but at least, you know, oh, okay. Yeah, now we gotta, yeah, see, even though you want a signal here, let's get rid of this one for a second. We'll keep that one. This is a lot going on in the one little area. When that guy gets past there, will this turn green? No, this is no longer green. So this, yeah, see, this is where we have to get into chain signals. So this should be a chain signal. This should be a chain signal. I'm assuming that just, oh, thank you, save. Yeah, and this should, let's see if we can get this. And that should be a chain signal here, right? Yeah, the in should be chain signals. All right, so now the problem is that this guy is in here. I think we can just get rid of this one. Yeah, we have to treat all of this like one big block, I think. And even though that is far from efficient, if we get a lot of jam up here and slow down, then we can talk about like a bypass tracker or something. And eventually, you know, we could even consider just getting rid of the way this is set up, because in some ways it's this that's causing a few of the issues. But and eventually we might not even need a rail construction there. So yeah, so some of my dealing with these rails is just for the sake of, yeah, see, this is another, we'll have to put some more signaling. That's what I was just coming back to do. See, that guy stopped there because we don't have enough signals. And then we'll just put matching. I don't think it matters too much. There we go. And how about right here? If you stop just clicking randomly, you actually get it to go the direction that you want. And again, this should just keep them, wrong way. There we go. I don't know if this is enough of them, but again, we don't have that many trains. In some ways, we don't even need that many. And we'll put one in the middle here. How's that look? Good. So that should keep everybody one way in and one way out. And then this should be a chain signal. That should be one way back this way. And this whole thing's a bit of a mess right now. See, if we get a train into here, yeah, so I think we have to do the same thing we did there. Right? And then any of the ins, we're not using this just yet, so this can stay the way it is. And this should get, this could be a regular signal. This should be a chain signal. Go in that direction. So that they don't even go into this block until they have a way out, right? And then this can be back, this can be a chain, and this can be a one-way. the other way. Yeah, so they don't go in until their way out is clear. And then this is just going to be a bit of a mess, but it's a construction zone. And the good news is now, if we reassign our constructions, all of our trains should go in and out the right way on that track. And then they'll be able to switch to get to the right, whichever side they want when they get up here. Now, the only problem up here will be they'll start interfering with each other if the, you know, at some point they could. But we're not going to worry about could in the future. We always have enough problems to deal with without could in the future. Good. So there we go. So I think we got that whole mess straightened out. And hopefully trains will keep flowing. Now, what are you doing? What? What are you doing? Are you drunk? Do we have a wrong way signal someplace? Yeah, why in the heck would you do what you just did? Oh, you know what? I could have messed them up. Yeah, I could have messed them up. Let's do this. I want you to go back to here and then try that again. Because with all my signal switching, he could have got out of whack. That's certainly a possibility. Let's also make sure. Yeah, come up there. Thank you. And then how about on the way back out? Yeah, no, I think everything looks reasonable, right? Just make sure I don't have. I mean, they'd have question marks on them at some point if they didn't think they could get there. Now, what are you doing? Did I make it so you can't get out? Yeah, where in the heck are you going? Does it tell me? Rail construction south. See? Oh, you know what? Yeah, you should. See, this is what happens. See, this is a product, I think, of switching these signals. So let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's going all the way up to by the depot and then spinning around for some reason. Yeah, well, you should be able to go this way next time. I don't. Is this our lumber train? Yeah. So let's make sure he goes in. No. Yeah, see, he looks like he's going back up to Lumbriska, huh? All right, well, you. Yeah, well, you're going to be loaded up anyway, so. You know what? Now that he is loaded up, we can take this out of the mix, right? So now he'll just run his normal route. He'll get up here, he'll turn around and come right back. Well, we're spending a good amount of time just getting the trains. I probably should have paused it when I did all that signaling, because then we got stupid stuff like this. Now, what are you? Menu button unfinished railroad number 2. So are you saying you can't get out? I mean, I don't know where. Yeah, like they're going some pretty strange ways here with what I did, and it doesn't make a lot of sense to me why. Let's make sure. I mean, you guys might be screaming, oh, you need to do. You know, I mean, this is out, in, out, in. I mean, they should be able to switch. Is that the problem, that they can't? No. No, I mean, they could come. I mean, this should be one way in, right? One way out. This can be a chain signal. This could be a chain signal too, couldn't it? And this could be chain signal that way. Regular signal that way. Yeah, you know what? I really haven't done this, have I? That should be probably a chain signal. Chain signal this way. Let's see if this causes... Oops, wrong way. That will cause a problem. Yeah. Okay. And that should be a chain signal, but I'll just switch its direction for now. All right, and then we'll... Yeah. That shouldn't be a chain signal. And you know what? I'm just going to leave that the way it is because it's fine. And I will go to the chain signal. Regular signal. Yeah, and this is where the crisscross is, and this should be fine. Do I need a chain signal going into the crisscross over here? Probably would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Yeah, like this. I don't like that, but whatever, it should work. Well, this guy got in, so we'll see. Like I said, I think when you go switching these kind of things in life, you ask for problems. So that guy seems to be going the right way, and what is this guy? He's a partially loaded brick train, which we really don't necessarily want, do we? So I want you to wait. Oops, I didn't necessarily need to close you. Yeah, I want you to wait on both ends. I guess all of these guys should wait on both ends, huh? So what is our loop-de-loo lumber guy? Where is he at? Here he is. Unload, wait, load, wait. Good. So I'm going to make sure each of those is load waiting because they... Yep, lumber guy. Alright, so hopefully the lumber guy makes it up there this time. Let's see, where is our... Yeah, here he is. Yeah, wait. And then where is our steel guy? There he is. You want a challenge? Try to catch these guys when you have it in fast forward mode. Maybe not the trains, but like, just try to catch one of these trucks. It's like trying to catch a fly, you know? All right, so there we go. So now what is the lumber train doing? Where is he at? Did I miss him? Oh, there he is. Yeah, so let's follow him for a minute. We'll take a nice relaxing little follow. Yeah, pretty impressive what we've done. Now, we've been ignoring many other things, right? Not the least of which, I would bet you money, yeah, this is done. So let's hop over here. That wasn't a very nice little follow, was it? I can't stand still for that long when it comes to... It's one of the reasons I pause it, because when I watch my videos myself... Okay. Where's the road into here? can't build it yet. Okay. Very good. Good enough. So what are you guys working on? You're still doing the silo. You are doing nothing, but it looks like you just got done since people are just getting fuel. Let's do the road depot because it'll keep you busy. And then is Project North done? Yes. So just because you're near an asphalt plant might be a little bit better for you to build this road and that road. And then how is our road construction here going? Well, we're still paving, but we're getting done. All right, lumber train. Hey, see, I think it was just a matter of getting him going. Now, I don't expect him to come back for quite a while, but the fact is that we should now be able to do some assigning. So let's get both of these guys open. And let's say, oops, steel, bricks, prefabs, boards. Now let's jump over to this one. Oop, did something happen there? No, just made a louder click or something. Bricks. And boards. So there we go. We've got, yeah, so we've got all but concrete and asphalt and people. So that's I'm pretty happy with that. Now what is your problem? Are you feedbacking? Now why is, okay. You know what, that's kind of fine because a lot of times in these kind of games, so what happened was because this guy was in here, this signal was red because it was a chain signal. But I'm kind of okay with that because a lot of times in these games, like if you didn't, like that gave him a little bit more of a head start. So he should be able to maybe get past this signal. Like if you really want to get good with your trains, you know, why are you red? Oh, because we have a construction. Yeah, so we have a little busy train traffic, don't we? Yeah, and the good thing about that is you might say, oh, well, you could have let him go, but you know what? If there's a train coming this way, you don't want that guy stopping in here. Like, that's the reason for these chain signals. You know, like stop here so that you don't cause an endless traffic jam in this block. So good. Not perfectly efficient, but you know, what you want to try to do, you know, is create a gap that they're not constantly stopping each other. Like this guy, you want to try to be even with them or even spaced out more precisely. Say like that guy hits that signal and this guy will get past this signal before, you know, like so that they're not constantly stopping. And sometimes what you want to do is hold that train. So because we held that train up that extra second, it really kind of made the whole thing more efficient, right? Like they shouldn't say that. Why is this guy stopping? You know, that guy, is there, oh, are they, no, why would that guy have stopped? I don't have a chain signal where I don't want a chain signal, do I? Where is that signal? No, it's not a chain signal. Is there, do they consider this one? Let's see what happens here. This should turn red as soon as that guy gets off the bridge. Or green, I mean. No, look at that. It's not. Alright, we're going to put in... Yeah, it's like it's considering the bridge one thing. And there shouldn't be any connection between them, right? I don't have a crisscross in there that I'm not seeing. Because sometimes with the way they do the ground, you can't see if, you know, like the construction kind of looks just like this dirt, you know? Yeah, it's a little goofy that this would be considered. I don't even know why else would this be staying red. They're not chain signals. I don't know. You know what? We're going to just move on with our lives because all of the trains seem to be flowing pretty well, right? We'll keep an eye on it. We've got, the bottom line is we've got materials up here, which is going to be immensely helpful. Oh, look, we've already got, this guy's done. And that's the other thing too. Like right now, we're as busy as we'll be for the next 5 episodes because these guys are flowing as about as much as they're going to. But even now, like, look, this guy's going to have to go back. He'll be a while waiting for another load of lumber. The bricks, I bet you, will be a little bit quicker, you know, to get those refilled. But, you know, the steel guy, he probably will take a while to get filled back up. And, you know, eventually he'll run the steel mill dry and we'll have to wait for more production. And so good. So anyway, guys, I think I'm going to call it an episode. It's been kind of long enough. A little bit of a different episode dealing with the trains, which is nice. It's a break from all the construction. I think now I'm going to go take a break from recording. This will probably be the last one for today. But then tomorrow I'll probably do another 2, which, just so that you guys know, this for me is Wednesday. So I'll do 2 more on Thursday. And that should, you know, get me 2 episodes ahead. So on Thursday I'll be making Sunday's episode. And then on Friday I'll probably make Monday's. And that way I don't have to worry about rushing back if I come back on Monday morning. I'm not sure exactly when I'm coming back. But anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next episode, I hope. And have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.